Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, RICANS. Shalom to my YAHAWAH who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with a quick lesson, as well as a very important lesson. This video, these videos I'm about to show you, when I first saw them all those years ago, I didn't truly understand or even see the meaning behind it. It really takes, number one, rewatching it, alright, and then if you don't catch it on rewatching it, it also takes, sometimes it may take, someone else's opinion or input on something to actually be able to see the greater picture and the greater message, especially primarily from YAHAWAH. Alright, so firstly, Proverbs 3 verse 5, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. Alright, so oh my god, basically what we're going to be going into is this one, and two things I need to say. Number one, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood has to be one of the best animes ever created, not because of its animation or, well, I mean, in a way story, but not just because it's it's a good story, but because it truly kind of makes you think. If you actually listen to it and actually critically think about the things that they're saying in the that they're saying, as well as what's going on in the story, it is one of the best stories ever made. Alright, the reason why I say that is because there's so much in it about just God and the morality, and okay, I'm gonna get into it, but I genuinely, when I first wanted to do this lesson, I was genuinely speechless. Alright, so let me just get into these things. This first video, it's going to be about the final fight with Scar versus King Bradley. Alright, Scar is one of the people that was, he's very strong. He's one of the strongest characters, non-immortal characters in the entirety of the anime. He's definitely one of the on the stronger end, and Bradley is literally one of the strongest characters flat out outside of the main antagonist. Alright, on top of that, Bradley is the peak of what's the word, devil miracle. Alright, I think that's the best way to kind of describe him. There's no better thing to say. Alright, and it might kind of seem like an exaggeration, but at the same time, it's not. Now, the reason why I say that is because there are, as I said before, there's another character that's stronger than him, whose name is Father. But the thing to remember is that Father his power is kind of based off of a bit on godly power at the same time, yes, but Bradley is just that carnal devil, not necessarily devil miracle, but just carnal power. Alright, and this draws the parallel from real life to this, okay? Because Bradley, the thing is, if you take this and take this to real life, no country wants to go against what's her name? No country wants to go against America. Just like nobody in this anime nobody on the good side wanted to go and fight King Bradley. And the thing is, they knew not only was King Bradley, Slocky, I'm trying to compress it all. Not only was he so strong, but there was someone even stronger than him, and a whole bunch of other people that were around his level. Alright, and this is the parallel to real life, because Babylon is is like that strong, and nobody wants to go against him. But a bunch of people, all right, they're going to gather to fight against Esau, Edom, and go against, you know, the unrivaled power of Esau, Edom, by basically ganging up on him and Esau, just like Bradley was ganged up on. All right, so let's watch a couple of this.
You plan to interfere with Father's plans? Tell me, you go by Scar. What's your real name? I have none.
Fuck. Alright, Slakia. Now I need to interrupt because I'm going to compress this up. I don't have a lot of time. Basically, another piece of context is how Bradley, he was basically raised to be this super soldier and ultimate fighter. Ever since he was a baby, they had trained him to be the best fighter, be ultimate strength. You're gonna live like this. You're gonna have this as your backstory. You're gonna do everything that we said, and then the only thing that he got to choose was his wife. Everything was in his life was decided for him except for his wife. So he takes great pride in being able to have chosen his wife, chosen just that one thing, because everything else it was chosen for him. On top of that, he also resents God in the show because he was mad. Like well, it's not necessarily confirmed, but this is basically like headcanon, which I believe that someone else said, that I believe it holds true. But basically was saying like he basically resents God because when he was being raised up and he was suffering all the pain that he was going through to become who he is today, like God didn't say, quote unquote, God didn't save him and deliver him from that thing. So he thinks that God isn't real, because if there was a God, then they would have protected him or saved him from that thing. Okay, so with that being said, you know, Scar being the one to defeat him is very poetic. And also, Slaki, that was another thing. I forgot to say. The first thing I said was this was one of the greatest anime ever. The second thing is the author of this, Hiromu Arakawa. I genuinely believe that she is an Israelite, because this is some like Matrix type shit where you do not think of this, you do not make this type of stuff just like out of nowhere. I genuinely believe that she is an Israelite, or she had a ghostwriter or some shit, because the not just the story, but the beliefs, the ideologies that's put in this is so powerful. It's genuinely powerful. And okay, so let's go back. I want to go over here. I'm trying to stay. Oh yeah, let's get into his speech. All right. Here.
Race. Rank. Their instinct to survive. Wouldn't you agree? It's all that matters. Nothing else even seems to exist outside my pure instinct to survive. Rank. Personal history and birth. Race. Sex, the name given to you, It's all meaningless. This is the only thing that's real. To fight on behalf of my own life and nothing else. I've never felt so complete. I guess you could say I finally arrived.
What's wrong? Don't tell me that's all you've got, is it? Because that's nowhere near. The only chance you have is to destroy me. Now fight, nameless human.
Okay, Slakia, there's more, and oh my god, Slakia, there is so much more. Okay, already, I'm gonna tell you what just happened in the few seconds that you just saw, the minute that you just saw, but believe me when I say, trust me when I say, go watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood start to finish. And if you already saw it, go watch it again. It is literally worth rewatching. Now, first things first, okay? Scar died twice in the minute that we just saw. All right, he should have died twice, but this is divine intervention. Over here, we see Bradley is getting the upper hand. He just slashed him. All right. Then he was going to finish the job. Then the injuries that he sustained got to him and stunned him for a moment, giving Scar a chance to fight back before he was killed. So that's number one time that Scar should have died, but he was protected by God, quote unquote. And I say God not because I'm saying YAHAWASHI, I'm saying God because in this anime they believe in, or there's a concept of God / there is a God in this anime. So that was number one, the first time he was saved. Then he freaking had a rush of adrenaline, and he's over here about to kill him again. Nobody in the anime or outside the anime, the viewers knew of Scar's left arm's, and Scar literally held that shit back until this moment. That is another point of divine intervention again, because the Lord, it's like Saki, the Lord, God in that sense made Scar say to himself, I'm not gonna use this left arm or right arm, whatever it is, ever. Like, I'm not gonna use it. And then when his life is in danger, he literally uses it. All right, that's 2 times where he should have died, and he was saved because of these little minor thing, quote unquote minor things that build up to big things. And again, like, watch this anime start to finish. I don't care. You have to watch it. It is literally that important. All right. Now let's continue on. I'm gonna skip. Think.
To be honest, it goes against my beliefs. I even swore to myself I'd never...
Oh yeah. That was the thing. The race that he's from is Fallen. Basically the equivalent to Iranian, whatever. This anime was based off of America's war with Iraq. So that's basically where they got the the ethnic choices from. So yeah, they were, and basically his race was for the most part exterminated. All right, so they actually succeeded in here and doing what they wanted to do. And she also paints the government in this anime as evil, which hey, there's a lot of parallels. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, but you'll see it. You will see it if you go rewatch the anime. You'll basically see it. And I'm not gonna go into that. That's gonna take too much time. This video is gonna be 2 hours, 3 hours long. Let's go.
Never use it.
So, but yeah, basic socket. Basically, they were saying that alchemy goes against their god. Basically, they say that that's kind of like witchcraft on behalf of them. Their idea of witchcraft. So it's devil's miracle in his beliefs.
But when I considered the enormity of what was at stake and what I could do, I relented and accepted my only choice. My brother's circle of
You miserable humans never give up. I'll give you that much.
Alright, now listen to this freaking speech, alright?
Ishvala! I guess I was mistaken. I thought the science of alchemy was authority in the eyes of Ishvala, the one you believe to be the creator of all things. Have you abandoned your god? You would leave him? So easily? Is your god so readily lost to your people? Here's he! Here's the Ishvalan civil war! When you were surrounded by nothing but despair! Surely somewhere in the darkest depths of your heart, you began to believe that there was no God in this world at all!
And there is the two more things, the speech and the sun that got to his eye. Another instance of divine intervention. God, quote unquote, in the thing saved Scar. And then, as I was saying before, Bradley was saying all this stuff like, oh, what happened? I thought you were supposed to not do this. This was against your God's desires. So you quickly abandon your God. All right, because the irony is that Bradley doesn't believe in God. He is, I guess, atheist, if you want to title him something. So he's atheist, and as a result of that, he's over here saying, like, you should have thought, you definitely thought the same thing when we were, slaughtering your people. All right, didn't you not think that, oh, there's no reason for you to follow or serve a God? Why are you serving a God when your people was brought down to the state that they were in, being slaughtered successfully? Okay, that means your God didn't help you. Your God's not there, and that's all the stuff they were saying. And then look at the that same God, I guess. I don't know. The God thing is kind of confusing, but whatever. The thing is that look at the fact that the God, quote unquote, saved Scar by blinding Bradley and giving Scar an opportunity to attack. That is the beauty of it, and the reason why I wanted to share this, because it goes to show us as well, the parallel to us, and how we will, in the face of certain death, all right, in the face of an enemy that we have no hope, no dream, no fathomable concept of victory to defeat, we will win. And this Socket, this is the type of stuff that can happen that will give us victory. All right, in the face of certain death, in the face of our enemy being just that much greater than us, because at the end of the day, right now, our enemy Esau Edom is that much stronger than us. All right, Socket, not even that much stronger. Not Scar to Bradley. Let's just say a little kid fighting Bradley. Like we can't even think of winning. Even the greatest fighters, gunsmen, or whatever of us on the carnal side, even us then we aren't able to take Esau. We will never be able to take on Esau. The only way is through YAHAWAH Bahashem YAHAWASHI. All right, and this happened. It's like this also was the thing in the book of what's it called? I want to say Deuteronomy, all the way up to Samuel. Okay, both Samuels. Okay, where we were, or Exodus to Samuel. We were fighting a bunch of militaries that were just greater than us, bigger than us, superior to us, and yet we would still come out on top. And this is how we win. All right, let me get this. Isaiah chapter 54 verse 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and the righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. All right, when we are righteous, when we are on the good side of YAHAWAH, all right, that's when the Lord's going to have mercy on us, and that's when the Lord's going to be by our side, and that's when he's going to be our power and give us victory. All right, that is, I genuinely cannot stress this enough. And you know what? I was gonna make both of them do both lessons, but I'm gonna split this too. Okay, because this video is already getting long, and I think it'd just be a lot better. Anyway, Isaiah 30 from the top. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, that strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and trust in the shadow of Egypt. All right, now this is the thing. People might say, "Oh my God, America has all these nukes. Like nobody's gonna attack them, attack America. Nobody's gonna attack us because we're gonna the strongest." We have the strongest military force in the world. Like nobody will even dare to cross us. And the thing is that people already planning on it. All right, people already want to, because they hate how things are. They hate how Esau has made things out to be. All right. So as a result of that, all that fear is going away. Let me get this. Joel chapter 3 verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So there's going to come a time when the weak are going to no more be weak to Esau Edom. All right, and Esau is the strongest as of right now. He has all the power. He has all the things because the Lord set him up to be this way. Just in that same sense, this is exactly the thing. The Lord set Bradley to be, or Saki, not the Lord. The number 1, 2, the God in this medium, as well as Hiromu Arakawa, they both set him up to be this unrelenting mountain that cannot be beaten, that no one can get over. All right, that's just unbelievably strong and will always win his fights. Okay, that's what he was set up to be, just as the Lord set up Esau to be that strong tower, that mountain. All right, whatever you want to call, however you want to phrase it. All right, but even then, with the God all right, in this setting him up, all right, as well as YAHAWASHI setting up Esau to be this strong, okay, where everybody is afraid to fight them. Nobody thinks that they can beat them, or nobody is equal to them, or even still, Scar, nobody would ever say, no one with a brain would say that Scar is stronger than Bradley. Bradley was injured, he was tired, he literally stopped himself. He got stopped from killing Scar multiple times. I just showed you 3 times where he didn't kill him. All right, and because of that, Bradley is still one of the strongest fighters in this anime. All right, and Scar he's definitely not weak. He's not weak, but he's nowhere near Bradley's level. All right, and because of this, all right, because the Lord is making the weak, all right, into the strong ones. The weak beat not the weak the strong ones, but the weak beat the strong, set up mountains. All right, then let me actually get that as a matter of fact, because that's a beautiful precept. Slocky, let me get this mustard seed, I think. Luke chapter 17 verse 6, and the Lord said, if ye had faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye might say unto this sycamine tree, be thou plucked up by the root, and be thou planted in the sea, and it should obey you. Hold on, let me just get this. Okay, that was way harder than it should have been. Matthew chapter 17 verse 20, and Yahawashi said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Beautiful, beautiful. I literally couldn't have said it any better than myself, because the scriptures say it better. Already says it better. Already says it best. Slakia. All right, the word of Yahawadah says it best. This is a mountain that is set up that nobody can move. Only with faith, only with the power of YAHAWAH are we able to move these mountains. And we will through the spirit and power of Yahawadah. When the time comes, when the Lord gives us the spiritual power, these mountains will move. All right, so with that, I pray, and I truly pray this lesson was edifying. Go watch this start to finish and actually look at everything that's going on. All right, genuinely look at everything that's going on. All right, and this Hiromu Arakawa, she is, I speak as a man, I believe she's an Israelite. She's definitely an Israelite. If not, she was she stole this. She stole the story, like straight up. Let me give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawadah, Yahawadah, Shalom to mighty Akim, YAHAWAH and His, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. Abad, Babal, and Shalom.